Hey guys, crazy Randy Chavez here, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you with a Pokemon sales data video. Started off, we have an Articuno first edition PSA 9 from the Fossil set, sold for $232. Then we had a Slowking from Neo Genesis first edition PSA 8, sold for $153. This is the third this is the third Slowking to sell first edition PSA 8. 150, 152, 153. So that is a nice basis point. I don't think any will go below that. There is another one listed right now for auction, and the current bid is like 125. So I'm gonna be like 135, and see where it goes. If I can get it for cheap, great. If not, no big deal. Needle Queen from Jungle Set, first edition PSA 9, sold for 133, and then about an hour later, another one sold for 132. We have a Magnemite first edition PSA 10 from Neo Discovery, Hollow, sold for $200. And a Pidgeot first edition PSA 9 from Jungle, only got 155. Reason being because there was only one picture of it, of the front. If you don't have two pictures, at least two pictures, one of the front, one of the back, people are going to think something's wrong with it. It's probably like a 8 or 7. It's probably not a real 9. So that's why it got, if this had not had that, if it had both pictures, even if it was misgraded and it was like a 7 or an 8, it still probably would have gotten more than the 155. But anyway, Flareon first edition PSA 9 sold for $248. Steelix first edition PSA 9 sold for $115, and then another one sold like an hour later for $100. Jumpluff first edition PSA 10 sold for $346. Jumpluff doesn't get a lot of love. That's a cool card. Mischievous from Neo Rev first edition PSA 9 sold for $305. I think that card is extraordinarily undervalued. Not only because people are sleeping on the set Neo Revelation, but because there's only 14 PSA 10s. That is so fucking little. So if there's only 14 PSA 10s, and the 9s are kind of like the 10s because it's 163 PSA 9s, only 91 PSA 8s. So this is for first edition. Sorry about that. We have a couple of items. All right, I'm just gonna go through them real quick. Kingdra first edition PSA 9, highest bid was $91. Porygon 2 first edition PSA 9, highest bid was $133. Feraligatr number 4, so the one that is more common, easier to grade, first edition PSA 9 sold for $265. And a Skarmory first edition PSA 9, highest bid was $81. So although they say highest bid, that's what they would have sold for had the seller not put the, you didn't meet the reserve. So it doesn't really fuck up the data because that's what people are willing to pay for it, and that I view that as a data point because that's what they're willing to pay. If the seller doesn't want to sell for that, then just fucking don't put it for auction. I don't know why you do that, but whatever. So we had a Kangaskhan first edition PSA 9 that actually did sell for $164. Had an Unknown first edition PSA 9 sold for $74. That is so fucking undervalued. That should minimum be like $150 card. Someone got it for $74. That is good on you. Insane. Ridiculous. So a Mischievous first edition PSA 8. Alright, so highest bid was $71. Delibird first edition PSA 9. Highest bid was $82. Crobat first edition PSA 9. Highest bid was $70. And then another one, highest bid was $82. So these were all reserve not met by the same person. It's like, I want your vehicle or something your vehicle. I don't know, but if you're gonna put a reserve on it, don't put two of the same card in the same auction block. Crobat first edition PSA 9 is not something that people really want for. So you put two of them in the same auction, of course they're gonna go for very, very little. Whatever, I digress. Pokemon Worlds card, 2017 championship card. It was just the staff stamp. PSA 8 sold for $150. And then we had a Skyridge Hollow Jolteon. This was a raw copy. It was light played. I would have given it like a 6, sold for $133. And then we had a Macargo Reverse Hollow from Skyridge. PSA 10 sold for $60. That's incredible. You can get a Reverse Hollow PSA 10 for $60. We had a Reverse Hollow Starmie, which was really cool, from Skyridge. That's PSA 9. That sold for $51. Then a Reverse Hollow Charizard from Skyridge. That is $480 for PSA 5. Are there going to be some movements on that? Probably. I mean, if a 5 is getting $480, say the 9's like 7, 8. Yeah, the 10 has got to be well over $1,000 by this point. If the 9 is getting 480, I'm sorry, if the 5 is getting 480. Then we had an Aquapolis Hypno. Remember the Aquapolis Hypno I said the other day that sold for like 500 something? Well, it did, and yeah, it sold for 510. And as soon as that sold for 510, this guy Alex Martin, sorry if I name dropped you, he saw one for 550 or best offer, and I looked at it and I was like, oh, I wonder what this was. And he commented, he's like, oh yeah, I just threw an offer of 450, expecting them to counter for 500, but they accepted the 450 offer. So Aquapolis Hypno, PSA 10 Hollow sold for $450. That's a really cool card. I don't know how many PSA 10s there are. We have 2 data points. One sold at, obviously, the other day at 510. This one at 450. The card, the actual card, it's Hypno in the window, and he's eating the drink. Because I think it's daytime in the card, so I don't know why the kids drink, but whatever. It's really cool. I actually want that card. I don't really collect Skyridge or Aquapolis. The Needle King Aquapolis is so freaking cool. The Hypno is really cool. I might start collecting them, but I want to put more into Neo Discovery and Neo Rev. So much I want to do. I have so little money. I don't know what's going on. I'm still recovering from my sickness. I haven't worked out. I've lost so much weight. I need a shower. All right, guys, I love you. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Ow, my wrist. I haven't seen the girlfriend since Sunday, so, I'm all types of a mess right now. All right, I love you guys. Bye.